Well, I was born this way, born what way? Am I bi or straight or gay? Pendulums swing both ways. Where will I end up today? 'Cause life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you worked it out, then you switch teams. So many labels, so many terms, the more you look, the deeper it turns. LGBTQIA, situational fluidity. Well, I'm a demisexual, pan-romantic, polyamorous androgyne. Sitting in the middle of the gradient line, I'm an LGBT Frankenstein. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. So come on, let's see. What might there be to label? Somebody like me. Well, there's lesbian and gay and bisexual and queer, pangender, transgender, demigender, androgyne, transsexual, two-spirited, andro, neutral, illicigender, xenogender, porogender, quad, bigender, aliagender, agender, intersex? Or maybe I'm just questioning genderqueer. Where does that fit on the Kinsey scale or the Klein sexual orientation grid? Maybe I'm just straight after all. I don't think so! Life is never quite as straight as it seems. When you've worked it out, then you switch teams. Life is never quite as straight as it seems. Or is it even a choice any of us can make? Anyway, good evening! Oh, you make some lovely noises. We're thin on the ground. We're thin on the ground, but we feel like a stadium. A huge stadium, a roaring stadium full of people. I think there's a slight bit of feedback coming back in here, so I apologise if that's coming out from. So yeah, my name's Jess. I'm the single sole member of the band called The Bleeding Obvious, in the same way that one drink makes a round, one aeroplane makes an airline. I've spent most of my life trying to work out where I am on this here gender and sexuality spectrum. And of course, you know, there's all sorts of things that people say to you and stuff like, you know, it's just a phase and all that sort of crap, or aren't you supposed to get a uniform, which was my personal favourite. You've got to be operating lesbian 11 for the dungarees, apparently. So, no, people say all this random crap to you. And one of the things that I get, one of the things I've had a lot of, was, it's alright by me. It's alright by me. As though people are giving you permission. But your permission is not required. Acknowledgement would be nice. Recognition is essential for me to live my life. Your agreement is not needed. Understanding would be good. Comprehension's not a given. To recognise my womanhood. My biology's not your business, but still you scrutinise. Decide whether I'm pink or blue based on what's between my thighs. Your reasoning is flawed, cause it's not so black and white. My gender, my identity, they're my basic human rights. But the sermons of hate come thick and fast. A second wave debate pulled from the past. Gender critical political class I find your misogynist arguments crass. I've been performing this song on and off for about the past 5 years now, and usually at this point I talk about who the villain of the week is. Previous villains of the week have been people like Joanne Rowling, Glyncell, Suella Braverman even. But there's so bloody many of them now. We'd be here all night. Hashtag sad but true. So next time that you lie down in front of the parade, or post offensive stickers, or shout offensive names, when I next need the bathroom, and let's face it, we all do, I'd like to not get attacked again, 'cause I need to go to the loo. Let's face it, we all need to go to the loo. It's the great leveller, isn't it, going to the toilet? The great leveller. We all need to pee. Or wee. Is it pee or wee nowadays? I don't know. It's probably some other weird thing like face or something. I don't even know where that's come from. Micturate wildly. Oh, that sounds like such an Aphex Twin song, doesn't it?
Banging.
Yeah. There's definitely some Aphex Twin in there. Now, I've toured this show, which has had those first two songs in it for quite a long time. There are a couple of new songs in this today. A couple of new songs. And the first one, which starts with a C chord, I've had to write it on the set list, is about growing old disgracefully. It's called Down with the Kids, and it's semi-autobiographical. She says she's a dirty blonde, though her roots are turning grey. Salt and pepper suits her best, at least that's what they say. There's a time and a place for everything, don't care what the neighbours think. She's growing old disgracefully and pours herself a drink. And this girl won't let you put her right back on the shelf. So she's down with the kids for reasons of her health. With a serious case of concerned face, she'll always give her best. Writes in the third person, so she seems less self-obsessed. Maybe she'll say no one day, but more than likely not. 'Cause everyone needs help, she'll say, especially the have-nots. And this girl won't let you put her right back on the shelf. So she's down with the kids for reasons. Used to tell her, you always live so fast. No time to be sedentary. Got bored, it didn't last. She learned the lesson long ago, and it wasn't to her taste. When you're sitting on your arse all day, life's too short to waste. And this girl won't let you put her right back on the shelf. So she's down with the kids for reasons of her health. reasons of her health. For reasons of her health. For reasons of her health. Hey, Brown's a new one. So yeah, so I did the show, right, where I went out and I talked about all the things that happened to you when you came out, when you talked to people, and all the stuff that people said to you and all that kind of thing, and about how we think things are better, you know. I'm almost 50 years old now, I know, beautiful, but I'm almost 50 years old now, and things are a lot better than they were back in the 80s for me when I was first growing up. So it's easy to lull ourselves into a false sense of security. Now, I went to a party with my darling other half, Helen, out in deepest, darkest Driffield. So we're out in deepest, darkest Driffield. And we went to this party, lovely party, really nice. And there was this bloke there that kept on staring at us all the time. And in fact, I'm going to press the button and we'll try doing this. Yeah, I can get into that groove, right? I can get into that groove. Get into that groove as well. So anyway, yeah, there I am in deepest, darkest Driffield with Helen. And we're at this bar. And this bloke keeps staring at us. Came over, introduced himself. Called Dave. Because it's always a Dave, isn't it? Or a Mick or something like that. Hashtag not all Daves. And he started saying, this isn't right, this. Should be a man and a woman. Not like you two. Got me angry. But I'm an immovable force, he's an immutable object, with his self-declared facts and his opinions that he hasn't checked. It's a complex subject. Dave says as he drinks, cause he likes what he says, and he says what he thinks. Scrolling his phone as words fly past on his Twitter, fueling his attitude, becoming more bitter. Cuts and pastes his performative patriotism, copies his copies in pretentious plagiarism, and I'm looking to find an escape from his clutches when he says, not real lesbian, they're all butchers, cause his tick boxes and logic won't meet you halfway, cause it's black or it's white or it's woke if it's grey, but I'm an immovable force, he's an immutable object, with his self-declared facts and his opinions that he hasn't checked. It's a complex subject. Dave says as he drinks, cause he likes what he says, and he says what he bloody well thinks. So Helen and I got a bit annoyed about this, and we had a little conversation, and we decided, let's go into the bar next door. Ordered a glass of wine, and the booker had followed us. Now it'd be right to reply, I'm a storm in a D-cup, but Dave, call me Dave, is summing his case up. My wife wants to kill him. Makes me feel a bit better when he says, don't like that queer stuff, there's too many letters. He's crossing the floor and gives me a smirk and congratulates himself. He's putting all that hard work, sidling over, spilling his beer and says, I couldn't get to like you. You're alright for a queer, but I'm an immovable force. He's an immutable object, with his self-declared facts and those opinions that he hasn't checked. It's a complex subject. Dave says as he drinks, cause he likes what he says, and he says what he bloody well thinks. Now the thing is, right, it's in the end of the story. Because the more that Dave drank, the more stuff like this started to happen. Well, you're not a real woman, but I'll buy you a drink. Something strong, let's do shots, what do you think? And without waiting for an answer, he shoves a glass in my hand, says, come back to my place. One night one-night stand. Congratulating self, mulls on his plan and says, you can bring your friend, she just needs a real man. But I know people like Dave, and he's not my bag. Because the only time he's not a bigot is when he's after her. Family-friendly audience, this you see. But that's not the end of the story, because there's an epilogue. Because his wife's come to get him. She knows the score when she's picking the people from up off the floor. I'm sorry, he's drunk, he's had too much beer. He gets a bit mouthy, a bit cavalier. But I'm an immovable force, he's an immutable object, with his self-declared facts and his opinions that he hasn't checked. It's a complex subject. Dave says he drinks, cause he likes what he says, and he says what he likes, and he likes what he thinks, and he thinks while he drinks, and he likes what he bloody well thinks. Yeah. We've all met one, right? We've all met one. We've all met a Dave. But seriously, hashtag not all Daves. Oh. Let's have another one. Let's have a nice song. What have we got bank for? Let's press bank 4 because I'm pretty sure that this is a song about being a single monogamous lesbian. You know me, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, but you know me, I'm a one. Strolling down the street, everyone I meet, boy meets girl, and that's kind of sweet. Me, I ain't got time for no guys. Relations like that don't give me butterflies. I know where I'd rather be, lying together, you and me. There's plenty of guys around the world, but you know me, I'm a one girl girl. Plenty of guys around the world, but you know me, I'm a one girl girl. I am the single cell member of the Bleeding Obvious, but I do have various associates with me today. Of which one here? This is Sven. Hey. Right, somebody's seen me before because they've just yelled, hello Sven. Did this at Wakefield Pride maybe about 5-6 years ago when I went, "Hello Sven," I kid you not, 3,000 people all yelled, "Hello Sven," back at me. It was a fun day, it was a brilliant day, I don't remember it much past 3 o'clock. I digress, obviously. Let's do another one. No, I know what we'll do, Alice. Come hither. I need backing vocals.
Come on down.
Please welcome everybody, Ali Nix! Yeah, Ali Nix. I do hope you're staying for Ali Nix, because Ali Nix is incredible. We did this song.
Don't disrupt the song.
Yeah, it's
just
not
going to bend. They don't make mic stands for tall people.
Makes the other one. Will using the other one work?
I can just do that instead.
Oh, no, it's happening.
I can just do that. There we go. Yeah, we're good.
Right, so, like I said, you know, I was born in the 70s, but I was actually really grew up in the 80s. And we had something in the 80s which was called Section 28. Some people know Section 28 is. Hands up if you don't know what Section 28 was. Right, there we go, we've got 2 people there. Section 28, it's for your benefit. Section 28 was the then edict from the Conservative government under Margaret Thatcher, big boo, which banned the promotion of homosexuality in schools. Banned it. Right. I went to a single-sex school, and I can quite honestly say we have no problems with the promotion of homosexuality. Absolutely none whatsoever. But effectively, and of course then we had the AIDS crisis as well and various other things. This is song about Section 28. And it's that button there. And it's in that key there. I grew up in the shadow of 28, not much hope and a lot of hate. I was desperate to emancipate what we felt inside. The songs we heard kept us alive, glad to be gay and I will survive. A dance floor in a seedy dive, drag queens on the mic. Take my hand, march along, together we are strong. Oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, we'll keep our rainbows flying here. Oh, hey, oh, your bigotry is not welcome, dear. Oh, hey, oh, I'm gonna wear my colours with pride. The red-top rags and the figureheads, they condemned the sick and outed our dead. As the epidemic quickly spread, we were terrified. In playgrounds we dodged abuse from teenage bullies on the loose. Freedom for the right to choose, it kept us unified. Take my hand, march along, together we are strong. Oh, hey, oh, we'll keep our rainbows flying here. Oh, hey, oh, your bigotry is not welcome, dear. Oh, hey, oh, I'm gonna wear my colours with pride. The same as politicians take their aim. Cowards hide behind fake names, encouraged by the right. Celebrities who sermonize, hypocrites who moralize. Once again we'll see your lies, we're standing side by side. Take my hand, march along, together we are strong. Oh, hey, oh, we'll keep our rainbows flying here. Oh, hey, oh, your bigotry is not welcome, dear. Oh, hey, oh, I'm gonna wear my colours. I'm going to wear those colours. Wear my colours with pride. I'm wearing my colours. Come on now and wear your colours with pride. Everybody it's on the perpetually delayed album 3. I promise this is coming out at some point. Let's do another one that isn't on the perpetually delayed album 3. That's what I need. Right. So I've said about other members of the Bleeding Obvious, other associates. This features 2 of them. And it's a song that I wrote for a friend to try and cheer them up. It didn't work. Like you're sinking in self-destructive thinking. Feels like you're planning a way to make those bad things happen. Heading off the track on a roller coaster panic attack. Don't blow your mind, just get to the other side. And someday you'll be happy, kid. Don't remember the things they did. Soon there'll be an end to the trouble, the mixed up trouble of your foggy struggle. The world keeps spinning around, yeah, the world keeps turning around. Don't take this lying down, get up and stand your ground. It won't be long till that sunny morning song. It's worth being you with your don't know what to do. Don't dwell on the down, we're just happy that you're still around. And when you're coming apart at the seams, take the other extreme. Someday you'll be happy, kid. Come to terms with the things they did. Soon there'll be an end to the worries, the mixed up troubles of your foggy struggles. The world keeps spinning around, yeah, the world keeps turning around. Don't take this lying down, get up and stand your ground. Stand your ground. Get your feet off the ground. Hey! This is Mr. Ting.
Magic spell.
And this is the Mystery Kazoo of Joy. I haven't had the reaction about the kazoo yet. It's good, that's Mystery Kazoo of Joy. It almost beats Deepest, Darkest Driffield. So. Oh, 2 left. I've got time for 2 more? Yeah. 2 more then, 2 more. Right, so, Pride season. I've got it in for Prides at the moment. I did a little bit of a survey over this year's past Prides to see what percentage of Prides put any sort of gender variant people, and I am not counting drag in this, who put gender variant people on a main stage, or even perhaps just a lesbian singer. You will probably not be shocked that 80% of Prides do not stage those people. Prides are largely built up of gay men, cis-het allies, and drag queens. That's it. And a substantial amount of drag queens, from what I've seen this year, are also cis-het. How does that figure? So yeah, and in the meantime, there's lots of us getting You know, I'll act like I'm getting killed and what. So anyway, I figure that prides fall into 3 categories, right? Category one. Huge music festival prides. Massive things. Cost a fortune to get in. Stalls full of rainbow tat. 10 quid a pint. Lots of straight people. Stalls selling rainbow tat. And Christina Aguilera on the main stage. Pride type 2. Piss-ups in a car park.
I think I've been to them.
I think we'd look. Oh yeah, Trev, we have been to. Christina Aguilera impersonator on the back of an articulated lorry. Stall selling rainbow tat. 4 shots for a £5. Faint smell of poppers in the air. Pride version 3. Community prides. They're the best. They're brilliant because you don't have these huge stages. It doesn't cost a fortune to get in. You know, people bring their picnics. People come and see, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get a hint of Christina Aguilera on somebody's Spotify playlist. But they're, in my opinion, the best kind of pride. However, the first pride I went to, the first big pride, was Pride in London. Pride in London in the, probably about, maybe 12, 13 years ago now. And I remember hearing this American couple, just as I was rounding the corner from Oxford Street onto Regent Street, part of this huge parade, I heard this American couple. I can't do an American accent, so let's just say they come from Barnsley. Now then. I mean, they didn't say now then, but I'm getting into character. You can tell the ones that aren't gay, because they can't dance. Stereotypes much? And to that I say I can't dance, and I don't bloody care. Sequin dress and stilettos, pans people had the moves. I got scars of years gone by, but I'm still singing the same tunes. I fancy this, she fancies that, don't give a second thought. Come and have a dance sometime, let's see what you got. Did my confidence disturb you as I sashayed across the floor? I've been through battles and wars and more, but I ain't keeping score. I'll stand up and be counted, balls to the wall, cause no one needs to have your back when your back's against the wall. So you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care. Ain't holding out for a hero, cause sweetheart on my own. Tell me I can't carry on, well, baby, your cover's blown. Oh yeah, cause you're an ally, cause you're curious who I'm kissing. Well, I'm here to remind you just what you could be missing when seduced by glitter and rainbows. Queers know where it's at, but I'm not intending fancy that you won't bell this cat. And I know it's complicated, and I'm a paradox, but hella baby, I might be broken, but I'm a total fox. And you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care. Having fun, I ain't sorry. Whatever you might think when you're turning up at Pride and you're pretending that you're pink. Your privilege is showing through the thin veneer, but I see people of your vintage around here every year. When you're standing on the sidelines, caught up in the cheers. Or did I hear it wrong, or was it actually a sneer? And I might not fit your ideals of what your cliches say, but screw your expectations. I'm proud my way. But yet you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. You tell me I can't dance? Well, I don't care. I've never really worked out how to end this, you know. Because the thing is, on the perpetually delayed album 3, it goes into a huge disco breakdown here that Cabaret Chris would feel at home in. So, I could always do disco covers. Let's do some disco. long sleeves on. Too close? Too close? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want to be able to perhaps look at all these photos of my friends going on holiday to some beautiful places in the world without having to say to my wife, are we going to get killed there? Are we illegal there? It'd be really nice, perhaps, if I could even just go to some bloody hotel somewhere and not get given a twin bed because they think I'm with my sister. Come to think of it, it'd be really bloody lovely if I could just maybe walk down Scarborough Seafront. Nice, lovely day down Scarborough Seafront. You know, big flying seagulls in the air, the smell of fish and chips, the screaming child who's just dropped his ice cream on. And yelling, "Jumping lasers!" Because Lesbian Recognition 101 is the single GCSE that Craig got at school. So you say that I can't dance? Well, I don't care. Hey! And so this brings me to my final track, my final song. And this is a song that I've always finished a show on. I think at one time I didn't finish the show on it, I almost got lynched. And it's a song for the disenfranchised, a song for the people that struggle to get out of bed on a morning, who try really, really difficult to just keep going, who need to keep one foot in front of the other. Something someone did or said. There will be happy times there. Sometimes it don't work out. You want to scream and shout were it easy to be you, then life would be so untrue. Take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other. I get to learn of someone who did U-turn collateral along the road in a manic depressive episode. When it don't check out, stop, work it out, perhaps out of the blue. They'll see a different side of you and take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other. This is the bit in the middle, isn't it? The Jerry Springer moment. The bit where you sit on the end and you do the piece to camera and talk about everything that's gone on. Instead, what I'm going to say is thank you very much, DiversityFest, for having me. You're a lovely crowd. You really are. Thank you very much, Trev, for asking me here again, playing me, and tagging me in every single post that's ever been in Christendom. We've all been there with Trev, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Take each day at a time. Soon the sun will shine. There's a hill you need to climb. One foot in front of the other. Take each day at a time. You know the sun will shine. Life won't always be sublime. One foot in front of the other and take each day at a time. Take each day. as straight as it seems. My name's Jessica Robot. I'm the single-cell member of the Bleeding Obvious. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for listening to me. You can follow me on Facebook. Just look for the Bleeding Obvious. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Bleeding Obs. You can follow me on Mastodon, on the Fediverse. It's a cool new thing, kids. You can follow me on YouTube. MySpace still a thing. MySpace probably still a thing. I'm on there, I think. You can even follow me home if you want. Follow me home, and I will make you a cup of tea and let you sit in the front garden and give you a 10 minutes head start before I call the police. Thank you very much for coming, and good night!